everyone, it's Mary with Sayer Seer. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your likes and shares. And if you need any information on my websites, my products, scheduling a reading, donating, any of that, the information is in the description box. I also have links to decks that I sell. So all these pre-messages, I hope they are making sense to you. For you also. So I have these lines again. I didn't have these before that I know of. Maybe I did. Maybe it was in front of me the whole time. But so I have these lines on my paper and I can't get them to go away. It doesn't matter what kind of light I use, what kind of fabric or anything. They're just here now. So what this tells me that I need to try to understand why it's here. Okay. I'm going to keep trying. Maybe the next reading won't be there, but I don't remember them being here before. So that's like something that maybe we're just having awareness of all of a sudden, and it's been there the whole time. So, interesting. So we're going to talk about the magical map shifter. We're going to start with this one, and I'm going to read this because it's very interesting. It's been a while since I've used these cards, and so this is what's happening today. This is for August 14th, 2020. All signs. All right, I think it's the very last card. And then, no, there's one or two more cards. Reverse, the magical map shifter card may bring you the opposite of what you seek. Perhaps you're in denial about your situation and refuse to see the truth, like the lines on the table. Or maybe you've been traveling down a path that has constantly led you to a field of poppies where you fall asleep and dream of desires that never find their form. To have the life you really want, you must match its vibrational energy and resonate with it. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. If your heart aches because someone is breaking it, this discomfort will lead you to a more authentic life. Don't linger in the pain or blame the magical map shifter for alerting you to the illusion you're clung to. Know that the treasure lies elsewhere and can be recovered once you've healed the wound that is reflected in those who come to you as catalysts for growth. I love that. As you experience yourself transforming into a higher version of yourself, you'll come to understand that you're always fortunate when you meet up with the magical map shifter. Do you think of the people that we say that we consider broke our hearts, I'm going to turn that light up so you can see better. The people that we consider broke our hearts, and that they were some of the greatest catalysts for change, because maybe we decided, well, I'm going to do things different. I'm not going to give my power away. I'm going to look for those red flags. If we want to grow in a healthy way, we will look at our part in it. If we want to stay stuck and keep repeating the cycle, then we will blame others. It's completely up to us. Okay, so now we're just going to look at some tarot to see what else may be coming into play or considerations. I barely shuffled them, so I don't want to leave those, but I do have the Three of Swords reversed, and that makes sense. Let's see if that comes back up, okay? Okay, I'll take that one then. The Empress reversed. Bottom of the deck, the Moon reversed. Okay, I'm not going to look at the next card because I don't want to get stuck there. And then we'll cut the deck and look at the Five of Cups. All right, well, this makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the Empress reversed. So Empress reversed is Empress is representative, upright, of the divine feminine. So whether you're a male or a female, we both have divine feminine and masculine traits. The Empress is Libra or Taurus, if you'd like me to point out the signs. Reversed, well, see, upright is somebody it's all the queens wrapped in one. So they're good emotionally. they can create physically. They're great creators, good spouses, good mothers, nurturing. Reverse, none of those. Okay, none of those. So this is the. It is the. I can't think of the word. This is so strange. It's not the divine feminine. It's the distorted feminine. It was hard for me to say. I think that somebody may have a hard time understanding that either they have been this in the past or recently, or that the person they thought was divine is actually distorted, and that this person came in. If you're wondering why you feel this way and they're not showing everything, but you can feel it because it's under the surface and it's hidden. It's energies that are hidden under the surface, and they may not even know they're doing this behavior, or you may not know that you're creating this or acting in a certain way, because it's being the moon reverse. It's being led, or the program that keeps this going is so deep that it's going to take some digging to get it out. But what happens is it's an unconscious pattern. Boy, it was like hard to get to that one. Sorry. It's an unconscious pattern. Just like it was hard for me to say, it may be hard to dig that out. Okay. But 5 of Cups. So this is in the place of regret. So to get in this place of like really look at what we need to do to either stop behaving this way or stop allowing this behavior. It is going to take us getting out of the sorrow, turning around and saying, okay, I've got 2 cups. What am I going to do with this? So the 2 cups that have not spilled, or the 2 pearls that haven't been ruined, or in this particular picture, we have a mermaid, and I don't even see all the cups in here. I don't know how it's working in here. But she keeps looking at the ship that's leaving instead of what's before her, that there's all this water, there's all this emotion, there's all this potential in front of her. Okay. It feels like there's an anxious energy, but it's actually, there's nowhere to go but to heal now. Okay? Because this heartbreak, it may have allowed one's heart to be opened. It may have allowed one to be so hurt that I am unraveling this program. I'm finding the virus in the program, in my programming, basically, or in the programs of my life, in my life's path, because it's that thing that keeps repeating in all your relationships, or we keep choosing the same type of person. They seem different, but it's an underlining thing they got going and that we have going that matches the vibration. All right. So just a couple more cards here. So it's Justice reverse. That's Libra again. So it could be Libra, but Libra is about balanced energy, fairness, and relationships and communication and all that. I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and then I have Strength. Okay, reversed. All of these are reversed. So let's talk about justice. This is it is an injustice. To allow this to go on, to not see it for what it is an injustice, and to treat others in this way, whatever side you're on. It's not a balanced life. It's not, it's not creating potential, because it's blocking potential. This is our pure potential, Ace of Pentacles. It's the gift of abundance. It would be blocking our abundance, And so we must stop this to get back to our abundance. And if you've never been there, which I'm hearing people say, then that would open the door for it to come in. Okay, and so the 5 of Cups, we must have strength to turn around and look at our part, look at what's left. And that, okay, if we're this person and we're the one in the distorted energy, however that works, whether it's the other person or us, just being around somebody in distorted energy, we can't help but pick that up, because as people that we are vibrating energy, right? So when we get near something, their energy, like I'm vibrating near this card, and maybe our atoms or whatever, all these, that's why they talk about vibes, because things that we're near, we pick up the energy. So if we're around somebody that's distorted, of course we're going to become distorted the more we stay around them. And that's just the way it is. You could say, oh, that's not me, but it could be. So to just possibly be open to how you've been feeling being around this person and how it feels to be, although you may miss them and feel, you may have relief, there's still a part of you that almost craves to be around them to get that same vibration. So it takes time to get away from that vibration to get back into your own and to get it into a better place. That takes strength. It takes strength to look at things for what they are. It takes strength to understand that you couldn't stay on that path any longer, and that's why this may have been the experience that happened more recently, because it was time to shift, and it might have been the only way that they could assist you. That was your divine intervention, and at some point, you might see it in another time. When we're raw and we're hurting and we feel like we've been hurt so bad, it's hard to see that. But it does come into play as we heal, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, and some things to consider for today. And the magical map shifter is always a gift. It's always a gift, because the catalyst for change, when it's painful, will lead us into the road of opportunity and good and abundance again. So it's just getting ourselves out of that stuck place where we may have had trouble seeing things for what they truly were or are. Okay, take care. I love you very much. Bye-bye.